You want a website for your handmade product-based business. So here's the scenario. You are unsure where to start. You're overwhelmed by all the options. So you go into a Facebook group and you ask, which is the best website builder? You get a bunch of comments and people are telling you which website builder they used or which ones they don't like, which one is the best. You go right over and you sign up right away for their trial, or you just put in your credit card and you sign up for your web hosting. This is backwards. Think about it like this. If you were going to go build a house, would you go order all of the materials, the studs, the cinder blocks, the drywall, the shingles, the windows, the doors right away? Would that be your first step, to go order all your materials? Or would your first step be to contact an architect and build a blueprint, or even draw up a blueprint yourself? Of course, you would start with a blueprint. That way you know how much roofing you need, how much wall material, drywall, flooring, studs, all the materials. You don't even know what you need if you don't have a blueprint to work from. If you don't know what you are planning, then it's hard to get the right tools and materials. Same goes with building a website. It makes no sense to start paying for your web hosting before you even have your website planned out. And if you sign up for web hosting first, you're just going to end up wasting your money. Watch this entire video because I want to make sure that you don't put the cart before the horse and waste money on unnecessary web hosting fees. I'm going to teach you the exact process that I use with my clients, and I teach my students the step-by-step phases that I go through and what order that I do everything, so that we can save some money, spread out your investment over, a little bit of a period of time, instead of just buying everything at once and then not having anything ready to actually publish. So then you are spending money paying hosting fees while you are still building and planning and organizing and writing your content and taking photos. So what you want to do is get all of the pre-work done first before you invest in your web hosting. So I'm going to tell you about everything that I do with my clients and my students so that you are 100% ready. When you click to purchase your web hosting, you're ready to go. Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I have helped hundreds of handmade product-based business owners just like you learn how to get started with their own website, create and launch their own e-commerce website for their own handmade business. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I teach all kinds of tips and tutorials about web design for handmade sellers. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you want to create and launch your own website for your handmade business, you probably fall in one of two camps. The first is you are not sure what to do, you aren't sure where to start, you're confused and you're overwhelmed, and so you're just not doing anything, you're feeling stuck, or you're in research mode. The other one is you're ready to dive in and you just jump right in and sign up for web hosting and pay for your hosting fees, and you just get in there and start tinkering and playing, and you just want to figure it out. Either way, I think this video is going to be helpful for you today. Before you start on your next website project, whether you plan to DIY it or you plan to hire a professional, I highly suggest that you get all your ducks in a row before you do that. So don't go signing up for web hosting until you have prepared and planned out your website. Again, like I said in the beginning, I see this in so many Facebook groups all the time where people just come in, they ask which website platform they should go with, and then they sign up. The worst case scenario is you sign up for this web hosting, you get started tinkering, you start building out your website, and you hit a lot of roadblocks, and you realize down the road that this is not going to work out for you. This platform that you've chosen doesn't do what you needed it to do. It's not as flexible as you thought it was going to be. You can't add on a certain feature that you were really counting on. There's a lot of scenarios that I see all the time where people end up having to switch. They've already gotten started and then they realize they need to switch. And then all of that time that they spent getting started is now pretty much wasted, because then they have to start all over again. Because usually these platforms, you can't just easily one click migrate from one platform to another. you kind of have to like rebuild. Now, the best case scenario is you do get lucky and it turns out that this platform will work for you. It does fit all your criteria and your needs. However, you're really at the beginning just paying money to have a coming soon web page up. The whole point of a website is that it's helping your business and it's helping you grow your business, get more sales, reduce your fees, like Etsy fees, have better profit margins because of the less fees. And so if you're just having a coming soon page, it's not doing anything for you. In other words, your website has become an expense instead of a revenue driver. So let's avoid that at all costs. So what you need now is a roadmap. There are a lot of steps involved when it comes to creating and launching your own website. I want to show you my exact website building process so you can create your perfect website blueprint and spread out your initial website investment over a time period. So how do you prepare for creating your perfect website? Number one is to understand the foundational pieces of a website. You need to know what's involved, what all the key investments that you're going to need to make, and you want to go ahead and get your domain name. And what you can do is you can get your domain name and point it to whatever platform you're already on and start promoting and building your traffic now, because you know you need website traffic in order to drive sales, and you know that unlike Etsy, you're going to need to drive that traffic for yourself. Number two is get all your ducks in a row. Get all the prerequisites and all the things that you need organized and situated and collected before you start paying for hosting so that you don't hit any roadblocks or stall your progress along the way. Third thing is to make a plan. You need to know your goals. You want to map out your goals for your website, the purpose for your website, and to create a list of must-have features. I hope that you found this helpful and enlightening. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Etsy sellers that you may know. My goal is to help save you time, money, and sanity while you are creating your own website. If you want more help and to dive deeper on everything that I covered today, I invite you to join me for an upcoming live 3-day boot camp that I'm hosting soon. You will find all the details for that in the description so you can work with me and prepare and plan out your website before you get started too. Click the link and register for the boot camp and you will be on your way to launching your website this year once and for all. Till next time, see you guys.